Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've come on to do the answers to the Q&A, and I've had some lovely questions from you lovely people. So I'm sorry that it's taken as long as it has, but things get in the way and excuse me, and sometimes a bit of a struggle to get on. So anyway, we shall get on with it. So in no particular order, I'm going to start answering the questions that I was left. So I will start with Laura, who is Mrs. Stationery and Stuff here on YouTube, and she is absolutely lovely. She is so supportive, and it's been lovely getting to know her, and we email back and forth quite a bit, and it's really nice to actually get to know more of the people behind their channels. So Laura's first question is, what is the one craft item you don't have but you would like? So I think that would probably be something like the scanning cut or Cricut, because I see a lot of people that have them and use them, and they can do so many things with it. So it would probably be that, because my hands don't work as well as they used to, so something that could actually help take away having to do so much, or even maybe a electric die cutting machine like the Sizzix ones and stuff, or Gemini's, something like that, so that I don't actually have to do the cranking. So yeah, I think that would be something that I would like that I haven't got. So then her second question is, what is your favourite craft shop? So it depends on whether it's online or going out to the shops. I don't get to go out that often because I can't manage it to the shops. But lately, when I have gone out, it would probably be the Home Bargains that I go to, because they have quite a bit of stationery stuff and different bits and pieces in there. And then when I went shopping the last time, it was probably the Works. They had quite a lot of stuff in there, which was really good, and obviously it's well priced. And then if it's online, I tend to go to eBay, Amazon, Every Craft's a Pound. It just really depends what I'm after, and I just sort of put in a general search for it, and then it's probably more so a case of who's got what I want for the cheapest, really. So yeah, I use those ones quite a bit. So they're probably my favourite ones. And also the little shop that I've got in town close to me has some really nice stuff, and they're not too expensive. So I do go down there and try and obviously support the local shops if I need anything. So yeah, so I hope that answers that question. Then she's asked, what is your favourite thing to craft? Well, I quite like to make anything, really. I do book folding, altar bottles. I've made these. So they're like sun catchers. So that one actually hangs in my bedroom. So when the sun comes through the window, I get a beautiful rainbow effect around my bedroom, which is always nice. Cards, boxes, albums. I'm hoping to finish the one that I'm making for my mum, which once I am done, I will come on and show you. So yeah, I quite like to do a bit of everything, really. You know, it depends on what mood I'm in as to what I want to craft. And I've actually done like a bucket, which is like a raffle ticket bucket, where I've put in all different things, like I've numbered my card, my dies, my embossing folders, papers, all those sort of things. Plus then I've put in tickets which either say make a pocket letter, make a loaded envelope. so that then I can actually pick it like a raffle, and it takes away the decision making, so that, you know, I can pick one and be like, right, that's what I need to make. I can then pick a paper or anything that then goes with it, just to sort of make it a little bit easier on myself, because it can be quite hard sometimes to look at everything that I've got and actually decide what I want to make. So I've done that, so we will see how it works. But I thought it was sort of quite a good idea to actually make decision making a bit easier on myself, rather than, you know, staring at everything that I've got and just sort of thinking, well, what shall I make, what shall I make? So now that sort of takes away the decision, and hopefully it will make it easier for me to start making stuff again once the kids go back to school, which Brooklyn goes back on Wednesday. So I'm hoping then to be able to start doing a bit more. And also I'm still trying to sort out all my craft stuff. I was thinking about maybe showing you my craft space, which isn't a right tip at the moment, to show you how I'm trying to sort everything out. I think I put in a previous video, obviously, where I was sorting out all my embellishments and everything and putting them into the clear boxes, which the aim there is so that I can actually see what I've got, rather than being in closed boxes and not being able to see. So being in the clear boxes, I'm hoping that it makes it a little bit easier on me when I'm trying to find different bits and pieces. So I can come on and show you what I've done so far with sorting out the embellishment boxes, if anybody wants me to. So if you want me to do anything, then leave it in the comments below, and I will try and do my best to record something on that. So then Laura asked, what made you want to get into crafting? Basically, when I became ill, it took me a long time to accept the fact that I wasn't going to be able to work anymore. I'd always worked, so it was a really hard and long process for me to just accept that I couldn't do the things that I used to do anymore. So it was something for me to do, a bit of an outlet. I've always been quite sort of creative and artistic on different things. So yeah, I sort of wanted something to do, and I thought that getting into crafting would be a good idea and give me something to do to try and maybe take my mind off of all the problems that I have and have to go through. So yeah, it was a bit of an outlet, really, so that it gave me something to do while I was indoors. So I hope that answers that question. And then finally, Laura's asked, what is your favourite Disney character, or who is your favourite Disney character? Which is a really tough question for me, because I love anything Disney. Absolutely love all of it. I've got a huge collection of the Disney DVDs. So yeah, it's hard to pick a favourite, but Beauty and the Beast has always been one of my absolute favourite Disney films. And also Rapunzel, and even Cars, and I don't know, everything Disney, really. I absolutely love anything Disney, and I get so jealous when I see people that have got a Disney store near them that they can go to, because I haven't got anything like that near me, and they sort of buy all of these beautiful Disney things that I can't get hold of. So yeah, Disney, absolutely anything. Can't really pick one as a favourite, because I just love them all. Anything and everything Disney. So thank you for your questions, Laura. Then Julie, who is Julia Livers Craft and More, she is asked what you got into crafting. So again, from what I said earlier, basically my health going downhill and giving me something to do. Then she's asked, what do you like to craft most? And again, anything really. I like to try all different things and have a go and see what they come out like. So that was Julie's questions. Then my craft room, she's asked which is your favourite craft. And again, anything really. I like to do book folding and bottles and charms and cards and boxes. Basically anything really I like to give a go. So thank you for your question, my craft room. Really appreciate that. Then Kazi 011105 here on YouTube. She's asked how long have I been crafting? So it's about 11 years. I think I really started to get into it. But like I said, I've always been quite creative and done different things and enjoyed being quite artistic. So yeah, since I became ill just over 12 years ago, and like I say, obviously after not being able to do anything and accepting it, that yeah, I got into crafting. So I'd probably say about 11 years more or less on that one. Then Christine's cards and things, she's asked, what is your favourite crafting tool? And I had to think about this one because it's hard to sort of choose really. I love my glue gun and I can't wait to get out my new one, which has got the finer tip to it, to have a go with some different things with that. And I've got some ideas that I want to try and do with the glue sticks and that. But also, you know, my scoreboard and my heat tool, laminating things. So yeah, it's sort of quite a tricky one to choose a craft tool, because I do like the different tools and bits and pieces that we can find that help us out and do different jobs, because I think sometimes you can't do one thing without something to then be able to finish it and stuff. So yeah, craft tools, like I say, my glue gun and my scoreboard probably. So thank you for Christine for your question. And then finally, Car Boot Crafter, she asked, what tool would I invent? And I don't know, something that would basically help people that do struggle with day-to-day things, like myself, that my hands and that don't want to do what they used to do and they're not as strong anymore, that something that you could put into a machine like the Gemini or something like that, but then it also did more. So it's sort of, you know, a combination of the die cutting and embossing, and I suppose similar to a scanning cut. I haven't got one, so I don't know exactly what they do, but yeah, something that was a bit of an all-in-one machine to help us crafters that struggle with different aspects of crafting. So yeah, I don't know. In the comments, leave what you would invent. So it'd be interesting to see what you say is what craft tool you would invent. So yeah, in the comments, leave something that you would invent to help with crafting. So it'd be interesting to see what everybody comes up with on that one. So I thought I'd give you a quick little background. Obviously, I've said about my health. Yeah, over 12 years ago, I come home from work at lunchtime and my wrist cracked. Well, in 2004, I broke both of my wrists at the same time because I came off a horse. And then in 2007, I come home from work, which was just across the road, and my wrist cracked. So just thought, probably something where I'd broken them. And then gradually the pain literally spread from my wrist all over my body. So I was back and forwards to hospital, and eventually I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and ME. And over the years, I'm now classed as severe fibromyalgia and ME, and also severe depression and anxiety. So I know a lot of you can understand what it's like, because I know there's quite a few crafty ladies that also struggle with health problems and that. But I think we all come together in this lovely crafting community that we've got here on YouTube between us, that we can all put something into it. We can all do things that make us happy. Crafting is our little outlet between us, and it's lovely to see what everybody makes and what different ideas people come up with. And so hopefully once Brooklyn goes back to school and I can sort myself out to get crafting, I'm going to go through and catch up on replying to everyone, because I do like to go through and reply to everybody that leaves me a message on any of the videos that I've done. So yeah, I appreciate that, and I appreciate that I've got a lot of new subscribers as well. So I really appreciate everybody that's come on and left comments and liked and just subscribed. It's really lovely to actually be part of the crafting community now. And then hopefully soon I look forward to joining in on different swaps and everything like that. So I hope that's been helpful and answered the questions that you left, and I will hopefully be back on again soon. So I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.